You study hard, take notes, watch all the videos. But when it's time to apply that knowledge, it feels like it just vanishes. Ever felt that way? This frustration is incredibly common among self learners and professionals changing careers. The truth is, most people mistake memorization for mastery. In this video, you'll discover a powerful mental ladder made of 6 cognitive levels that show you exactly how to move from theory to practical knowledge in any field. Stick around to figure out where you are on this ladder and how to climb to the top levels of real, functional learning. Most people believe they understand something just because it looks familiar. That's the hidden trap of learning. It's like walking in the dark thinking you know the way until you trip. Research in metacognition shows that we're terrible at evaluating our own understanding. Familiarity gets confused with comprehension. This self-deception is one of the biggest barriers to real growth. To break this cycle, we need to see learning as a ladder of depth, and each rung requires a different approach. Without this awareness, we waste time in endless reviews creating the illusion of progress. We stay busy, but not effective. The key insight: studying is only the first step. Real learning begins when you can apply, analyze, and create with what you studied. That's what separates average learners from high-performing professionals. Picture a ladder. Each rung represents a different level of cognitive processing. Let's climb it together. 1. Remember. You can repeat what you memorized: facts, definitions, dates. It's useful for a foundation, but dangerous if you stop here thinking you've mastered it. 2. Understand. You can explain concepts in your own words, use analogies. There's a stronger connection with the material, but it's still mostly passive. 3. Apply. You take the knowledge and use it in a practical context, solving problems, using tools, or having simple conversations in another language. This validates your understanding. 4. Analyze. Here you break down ideas, identify patterns, and see how parts fit together. You start asking why and connecting the dots. This is where critical thinking is born. 5. Evaluate. Now you make judgments, choosing what works best, spotting flaws, prioritizing strategies. You apply objective criteria to make sound decisions. 6. Create. The top of the ladder. You combine what you know to invent new ideas, write, teach, or build something. The knowledge becomes part of your identity. Creation is the ultimate sign of mastery. Climbing this ladder doesn't happen overnight, but knowing where you are and what step comes next is how you transform studying into real applicable knowledge. Let's break this down with a real-world example: learning a new language. At level 1, you memorize vocabulary. Level 2, you understand phrases and meanings. Level 3, you start speaking. Level 4, you recognize grammar patterns and exceptions. Level 5, you adjust tone, fix mistakes, and choose the best way to express yourself. Level 6, you write an original text, give a presentation, or teach someone else. That's the cycle of functional learning. This framework applies to everything: coding, business, writing, art, productivity. Once you apply these levels consciously, you learn faster, deeper, and with real-world impact. You become a problem solver, an innovator, not just someone who knows things, but someone who uses them. Start with one simple question: could you use this knowledge in a real situation? If your answer is "I'm not sure," you're probably in the first 2 levels. Another test: try teaching what you learned or solving a problem without looking at your notes. Pay attention to your clarity, confidence, and how well you can adapt. Use a journal, an app, or a mind map to track what level you're at for each topic. This visual clarity helps you plan what to review, what to practice, and what you already own. Learning is more than content consumption. It's about integration, application, and transformation. Let's recap the 6 levels. 1. Remember. 2. Understand. 3. Apply. 4. Analyze. 5. Evaluate. 6. Create. Think of them as a dynamic process. Climbing requires intentional practice. And the more you push your limits, the faster you solidify your learning. Each level is a checkpoint, a cycle of progress, review, and growth. You might be at level 6 in one subject and level 2 in another. That's okay. The power lies in knowing where you are and what to do next. Studying is essential, but studying with self-awareness is transformational. Now that you know the 6 cognitive levels, use this ladder to guide your next learning session. What level are you currently at? Drop a comment below. Share this video with someone who's stuck in the early stages, and if you're ready to go deeper, check out our next video where we show you how to build a study plan based on these levels. See you there!